and action!
How do you turn an ordinary suburban neighborhood into a terrifying dinosaur playground? Let's go behind the scenes of The End of Oak Street. One of the biggest filmmaking challenges was making the dinosaurs believable in ordinary suburban environments, especially in broad daylight. Director David Robert Mitchell deliberately wanted to avoid relying on darkness to hide the creatures. He wanted the audience to see a dinosaur clearly in the middle of a sunny yard. That meant the visual effects had to hold up in wide shots and fully lit environments. During filming in Georgia, stunt and visual effects performers wore full gray suits with their faces covered. They also used metal pipes with dinosaur heads attached to them while rehearsing the creatures' movements. During rehearsals, the process could look almost like a strange dance performance. But once the cameras rolled, the effect was completely different. The performers would move directly toward the actors, giving them a physical presence to react to, instead of simply asking them to imagine a dinosaur. That became particularly important for Anne Hathaway. During one take, a dinosaur performer came extremely close to her. She became genuinely frightened and grabbed onto Ewan McGregor, and he reacted instinctively, using a baseball bat to hit the creature model right on the nose. The moment shows how practical performance and physical interaction could influence the actors' reactions during filming. The production also used a combination of practical elements and digital visual effects. Another major creature sequence was the Titanoboa. Mitchell specifically described the giant snake sequence as one of his favorite pieces of classic action in the movie. The sequence was designed with a strong suspense element, with the filmmaker describing it as the kind of scene that might feel like Hitchcock had made a dinosaur movie. Cinematography was another important part of the production. One sequence uses a split diopter shot, keeping subjects at different distances from the camera in focus simultaneously. The technique allows multiple characters to remain visually important within the same frame, rather than cutting between them. The filmmakers also used the camera to build tension around the dinosaurs instead of revealing everything immediately. Mitchell wanted the audience to experience the creatures through suspense, movement, and carefully timed reveals. The dinosaur designs themselves were not all created at the same stage. Mitchell already had many of the creatures in mind while writing the screenplay. Others were developed later during the production and effects process. So the filmmaking process combined ideas from the original script with new creature concepts developed while working with the effects team. Even the film's 1980s details were completed with filmmaking decisions made during post-production. But perhaps the most important filmmaking decision was combining visual effects with real physical performances. The actors weren't simply performing against empty space. They had stunt performers moving toward them, practical creature elements in front of them, and physical objects they could interact with. Those elements gave the performances a stronger sense of realism. Then ILM could use visual effects to complete the creatures and environments. By the way, the film is set in 1982, which is the year Anne Hathaway was born. The film was originally titled as Flowervale Street up until the teaser trailer dropped on March 26, 2026. Well, that's all! Thanks for watching, please like, subscribe, watch more videos, and see you next time. Take care!